Okay, so this is what I have my camera set up on. And then this is my beautiful view while I'm filming this. Oh. It's so beautiful here. What's your 2020 goal?
To produce more serotonin. I'm like that one girl on the Powder Puff Girls. Everyone tells me my body looks like that. The one where like you can't see their face, it's just like a hot body.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, and now everyone's disappointed.
What's your assessment of 2019? I said that it was the best and the worst year of my life.
I was just about to say that. Like best / worst year. I definitely grew the most.
What was our best memory? We had too many.
It all starts with Fern rolling down the stairs. And ending up in a $200 Uber with $50 to spend at McDonald's. Shout out. If you know, you know. And
Rick and Morty.
Oh, Rick and Morty.
What do you think that my biggest accomplishment of 2019 was? Did I accomplish anything?
If we went to Puerto Rico, it would have been that. You accomplished a lot. A stable relationship.
Hey guys, it's Lydia. Welcome back to my channel. If you're not already subscribed, what are you doing? Definitely click that subscribe button because 2020 is gonna be an amazing ass year and I want you all to be a part of it. So this is my last video of 2019 and I swear 2019 felt like the longest fucking year of my life. Like, I don't know if it was like that for you guys, but it was like the best year of my life and also the worst year of my life, and I don't know how that's possible, but it was. And I feel like I grew so much as a person this year. I turned 21 this year. I just really lived life for the first time, it feels like, and so that came with a lot of issues, but a lot of fun. So basically this video is going to be me telling you my goals for next year and kind of discussing those with you. I'm super interested in what your guys' goals are. I don't know why, but I just love hearing what other people are striving for, so definitely comment below and let me know what you're going to do this year. I read all the comments. I have way too much free time, so I'll probably reply to a lot of you. But I want to start this off by going over my 2019 goals, and we can see together which ones I got, which ones I didn't, which goals changed, and all of that before we get into this next year. Okay, so here's two tweets. This one was from December 31st, 2018, and I said a few of my 2019 goals. I want my career to take off. It has in some ways, but even more. I think that it definitely did take off a little more, maybe not as much as I wanted it to, due to like health issues and just me kind of being a little free spirit this year. I do think that it did take off a lot and I have grown a lot. I said I want to post more on YouTube and grow an audience there. I did post more this year, not as much as I wanted to as well, and my audience didn't grow a lot, but I feel like I have a really solid group of people that watch my videos. Like, to be honest, I do YouTube for fun. I don't make money from this. That's why I have Internet Girlfriend. Like, I don't make money from YouTube, but I love my little audience, and I think that you guys are loyal to me. I think that you guys love me and care about me, and I'm fine with that. Now, I do obviously want to grow and reach more people, but I'm okay with our little group right now. I said I want to be healthy and get to my goal weight. Now, this goal has kind of changed because I definitely think that I'm healthier now, but I don't think that I want to lose as much weight as I thought I wanted to. I think in my head, I used to think that healthy equaled skinny, and by skinny, I mean like really skinny. And I don't think that that's the case anymore. When I look at myself, I feel healthier, way healthier than I did when I was much smaller. I stopped looking at the number on the scale and I started thinking about how I feel, and I feel like everyone should think like that. I didn't cut a bunch of weight like I wanted to. I started realizing what health actually is. This one, it was my goal and it still is my goal, and I kind of just threw it in there to make myself work harder, but I said I want to buy a house at the end of 2019. Obviously that didn't happen. Like, ugh. Definitely did not happen, but that's okay. I learned a lot about handling money this year. Then I also said some of my 2019 industry work goals: win 2 awards. I won 1 award and I stopped caring about other award shows. I'm not throwing shade at anyone out there at all. Like, at all, I'm not. But I just don't think that I would go for another industry award unless I genuinely believed in the company that was hosting it. And so in 2019 I only went for a mini VIDS award. I probably would have went for an AVN award if I felt like it. Not sure if I would have even been nominated, but that's one that I should have went for. I just didn't. Didn't feel like I worked hard enough to be nominated or push votes, if that makes sense. And so I'm really realistic about things like that. Okay, this one's interesting. Reached 250 members on my new private Snapchat. And at the beginning of 2019, OnlyFans was like, I had an OnlyFans since 2017, but people did not have OnlyFans like that. It wasn't as popular as it is now. So my goal was to reach 250 members on my Snapchat and reach 100 members on my OnlyFans. So those goals actually flipped, and I reached 250 members on my OnlyFans and 100 members on my Snapchat. Reached top 100 on ManyVids Live. I think that my plan was to cam on ManyVids Live this year, and I didn't. Like, I did not. I have not placed top 10 on ManyVids Live since like the first month it came out, because I also said finished in the top 20 at ManyVids Live earners every month. I didn't do that. I love ManyVids a lot, and I think that their live feature is really awesome. It is so user-friendly. Like, by far, if there's a campsite where I'm like, I just want to hop on and just sit and chill and not have to worry about setting everything up, it's ManyVids Live for sure. I know there's some girls that only cam on ManyVids Live and they do so well, but for me, I just didn't really feel it like that. It's definitely a site that I would cam on sometimes, but not like my main like home site. Maybe one day, just it didn't end up being my home site in 2019. And then make more money each month than the last. I want to say that I've been doing that. I definitely think, especially in the last like 4 months, I've been making more every month. So I would say that I accomplished that. And then I said do podcasts and interviews. So I think I probably did like 2 website interviews. Like I did an interview on Why Not. I did an AVN interview that was actually in their magazine. I did an XBiz article, and I can't remember if that was for 2019 or 2018, but I want to say it was in 2019. I did the Sex Work BB podcast. I did the Peep Show podcast. By the way, shout out to PJ. I'm wishing him so much love and health. And then I did the Candy Girl podcast, and those were all so much fun for me. Like, I'm really hoping that I get on more podcasts in 2020, maybe some bigger podcasts, because I'm a huge fan of a few industry podcasts, and I don't know if I'm popular enough to be on them right now, but who knows, maybe sometime this year. My camera keeps dying. My 2020 goal is to just be more prepared for YouTube videos. Now let's get into my 2020 goals, and there's kind of a lot, so a couple of them I'm just gonna skim through, and then a couple of them I'll spend more time on. But I separated it by material object goals because I feel like it's always good to have like physical items that you're working towards, personal life goals, and work goals. I think I'm gonna start with material object goals because I feel like these matter the least. They're just things to work towards because I do really good when I have something in mind that I really, really want. So, a few material object goals is that I want to get out of my studio apartment. I hate living in a studio apartment. It is so small. I don't have enough space to work, and that's just the joy of living in LA, is that I pay more than some people pay for their house. More than most people pay for their house. For a studio that I feel trapped in. I want a Tesla so bad. And I know that sounds crazy, but I don't know. That's just like a big goal. It's kind of the same as how last year I said I wanted a house. This year I want a fucking Tesla and a house. I want to make over a certain amount, and I'm not going to say the amount, but I will say it's a good amount of money, and I hope that I get there. That would really change my life. I put this with a question mark. I said get a pet because I'm lonely as fuck, and I want to pay off all of my debt from before 2020. I don't have more than like $5 grand in debt, but like that amount is just, I need to wipe out my credit cards and get rid of them. My personal life goals, the first one I put is kind of personal, so I won't get into it, but I just want to get healthier in a certain aspect and keep going to things that keep me healthy in that aspect. These are just silly little things that I want to learn. I want to learn how to play piano. I think piano is beautiful. I feel like it's important to know at least one instrument in life. Music is so beautiful, and piano is something that I've always admired and I've always loved watching. So I don't know why I never picked it up and tried to learn it, but here we are. I want to learn how to cook vegan because I suck at cooking. I am so lazy. I will live on coconut water and hummus and pretzels every day and be like, well, I'm getting protein. And that's just not good. I want to learn how to cook. I feel like it's a skill that I need for life and I might as well learn soon. I want to become a more complete, peaceful person. I know that sounds like really deep, but it's really not. I want to be more at peace with things that previously have caused me anger, and I want to feel more in tune with myself and who I am. And I think I am really good at that. I'm really good at like combating situations that could make me angry with just kindness. But sometimes, you know, it's not always like that, and so I want to work on being more in touch with my emotions and letting these feelings pass, but not in a harmful way. I feel like I'm abandoning all my followers that love me for my stupid ass memes and my stupid tweets, and I'm sorry guys, sometimes I have to be an adult. I want to exercise and eat better, that's a huge one. I want to care more about long-term parts in my life. Now this is gonna sound a little dark, but I'm just gonna say it how I feel it. I have never ever in my life imagined getting old. When I was little, I never imagined getting married. I never imagined having kids. I never imagined a long-term career for myself. Like, I literally never imagined getting old. Never imagined building a life. And unfortunately, I don't know what made me that way, but I never thought I would make it that far. There's good from that and there's bad from that. The good is that I really truly do what my heart desires. I do. Like, I feel like life is short, and I say it all the time, and it leads me to do things that make me happy in that moment, but that can be bad, because what if I live to be 80 and I spent my entire life doing whatever I wanted and I didn't plan for my future? And so I feel like I need to find the healthy balance to where it's like, yes, life is short, do what you want, but like also build towards your future and secure your future so that you're not 70 wondering, why did I live like this? In 2020, I really want to work on my maturity in that aspect, and I want to start caring about saving money and caring about starting a retirement fund and caring about the long-term parts of life and taking care of my skin, because I'll go and I'll tan and then I'll be like, oh, well, who cares? I'm not going to be old anyways, and that's just like not a way to live. And I want to listen to people more and make people feel more loved. I think that I do a good job at making people in my life feel loved, but I do think that whenever I'm going through my own stuff, I don't allow people in my life to feel as hurt as they should by me. And I think everyone in life just wants to be listened to, and so it's something I want to work on for sure, is just listening to people that I love more, or just people in general. Like, I want to make people feel heard, because it sucks feeling like you're not heard. And yeah, I think that if I could be that person for people in my life, but not at the expense of my own emotional well-being, then that would be really good. My work goals. So it's interesting because every year, like, different platforms come around and things that could be relevant at the beginning are not relevant at the end. So these are like the ones that might change the most. My work goal is to win one award. So fingers crossed that I take home a mini VIDS award. It would be really cool to be nominated for an AVN award next year. Fingers crossed for the mini VIDS award. I want to reach the top 1% on OnlyFans. I think right now I am top 3.4%. It keeps going from 3.1 to 3.5 and around there. But I want to get to the top 1%. I'm starting my free cams next month, which is exciting and kind of nerve-wracking because I haven't started on a new platform in a very long time. But I want to get top 20 on MFC at least once. That's like a crazy goal. As I was saying before my camera rudely died, being top 20 on MFC is very hard. Who knows, I might be on MFC and it doesn't work out for me, which I hope it does. But top 20 on MFC would be like absolutely insane, and that's a huge goal, but you never know. I like to throw in some crazy goals because it's always nice to have things to work towards. In 2020, I really want to build up Internet Girlfriend. If you don't know, Internet Girlfriend is my clothing brand, and it's genuinely something that I'm doing out of pure love. I haven't broke even on it yet. It's kind of like YouTube, where I'm aware that I'm not making a ton of money right now, but I just love it and I enjoy it, and I'm going to continue to do it. So your guys' support on that means so much. Definitely go follow the Instagram, because if I don't have something on my site that you want right now, I'm going to be releasing more next year, and there's bound to be something that you love or your friend loves or your grandma loves. Go grab your grandma's a hoodie with my ass on it so she can rock it around the retirement home, and yeah, snatch all the grandpas. So these are like very, very superficial goals, but I like to put these on here because it's my goals for building my audience, if that makes sense. I don't care about numbers. I could have 1,000 followers as long as some of them are paying or actually supporting, but building numbers in my mind just gives me more to work towards, if that makes sense. And so I want to start posting on Pornhub, and I have an idea of the things I'm going to post. It might be disappointing to some of you, but I want to get 50,000 subscribers on Pornhub. You can search me on there. Now that's going to be a hard goal too, because I feel like that's going to be a tough platform to build on, but we'll see. I want to get 50,000 YouTube subscribers. I've been making videos for like over 2 years now, and so that's gonna be tough because I don't think I've hit 10K yet. We'll see. Like I said, I really just do YouTube for fun. I want to hit 100,000 on Twitter. I think I have like 72,000 right now. I want to hit 200,000 on Instagram. I think I have like 75,000 right now. And I want to reach my monthly income goals. So every month I separate it out and I put, I want to make this much on OnlyFans and this much on ManyVids and this one on whatever, and that adds up to the amount that I want to make every month. And if I have goals for each site, I'll put in that amount of effort for those sites, if that makes sense. It probably sound crazy, but if I say, oh, I want to make, I don't know, I'm just throw out a number, 5,000 on OnlyFans this month, I will work hard as fuck until I make 5,000. And then if I say, oh, I want to make 4,000 on ManyVids, then I will work hard until I reach the 4,000. So yeah, 2019 marked 2 years doing the job that I do, and I am so thankful for you guys for supporting me and allowing this year to be the worst and best year of my life. And my supporters have a lot to do with how great it was, and I am so thankful. I'm excited for you guys to be on this journey with me next year and see how much I change as a person, because I don't plan on going anywhere. I'm so sorry if you hate me, but I'm really not going anywhere. This video is probably so long, but like I said before, comment below because I really want to hear what your goals are. I love hearing what other people are working towards. It really motivates me as well for some reason. Like, I love hearing that my friends and people that I know are working towards what makes them happy in life. It makes me want to do it too. If at least one person was inspired by this, my job here is done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in 2020. Holy shit. It's already almost 2020. I'm getting old. I'm gonna turn 22 this year. The other day I asked my friend, I was like, does 22, does that just feel like a boring age, or do you still feel young and cute? And she was like, honestly, I feel less tacky. I was like, okay. Do you have any last words for 2019?
Good riddance.
Bye, bitch.
Bye. We're ready. Actually, I wanted to stay 2019 forever. It was the best year of my life.
It was the best of times and the worst of times.
It really was.
What was our worst memory?
Being in the 5th dimension of hell and
What?
you looking at me and being like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking go.
Wait, when I left?
Yeah.
The bar?
That was the worst. My life flashed before my eyes. I never wanted...
Oh.
That was our first, like, fight.
What are our hopes for 2020? I hope...
I need to watch what I say on these, because a man came up to me at a bar and was like, I thought you were such a nice girl. At the time I thought you were a nice girl, but now I know the truth. Like, I was like...
Wait, who? I didn't know that he said all that. He follows me? I don't know him. Oh,
he was like, when I first become interested in a girl, get like obsessed, and I go through all of her stuff, and he saw that like I
okay,
tagged
Joe
you.
from you.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Our best memory was getting Fern when I walked through those Hollywood streets at 3 a.m. holding on to Fern from my dear life and his dear sweet little life. Cured my every ounce of depression I ever had. Fern fixed it. They're not lying when they say, like, once you like have your first baby and you hold them in your arms and just look into their eyes and...
You know what sucks is every ounce of footage that I have with you is never getting used. Like, it never gets used. Like, we just say too much. Like, when we're together, we just act up. I hope that we find peace, but peace was never an option.
I truly hope we find peace. I hope I don't end up in... Let's mark these words. So what are we not going to do in 2020?
I'm not going to talk to my ex.
I'm going to still talk... I'm not gonna
stay.
I'm not gonna...
It's not meant for me.
I'm not gonna go to... But I'm gonna stay in my situation.
I'm leaving that in.
I'm gonna stay in my same toxic... No, I'm just kidding. I really look like a
stay in
who.
the simulation. What are we not gonna do? What should I not do? If you could tell me to not do something in 2020, what would it be?
Stop apologizing all the time.
Okay, that's good. That's pretty good.
Instead of saying sorry, say thank you for understanding.
Honestly, when I used to work in like customer service, whenever bitches were mean to me, I'd be like, thank you so much for my patience, and I knew that they were just like radiating bitch energy.
Oh, that sounds good.
Okay, let's go. We gotta go. We gotta go take pictures in front of the sunset to be a little thotty.
And I look like a who.
This is my manager.
Her talent manager. This is my body, guys.